scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So we're back in the house of scrap doing our scrapbooking housekeeping and fixing and filing where necessary. We're on album 16 and this is album 6 of 2018, and this is still one of those Project Life type polka dot albums, and this is the last one of those. So I only had 6 of those, so 6 of those were used in 2018 plus 2 more. So I've also got 3 double page spreads in here. So I've got 28 pages, but 3 of those are double page spreads. So kind of one layout really, but they do take up 2 page protectors in an album. So 28 pages. We're starting off with this Elvis one. So this is a white textured cardstock frame in this black and white chalkboard pattern paper. Project Life cards. 2 clusters here with the different wood stars. Puffy Alpha here for the title, and this says bucket list here, and then the Gates of Graceland wood musical notes there, and a wood piece here, little stars here, and some phrase stickers. What seems ordinary is often the extraordinary. You're all I had hoped to find in every single way. And I've just said my first trip to Graceland there in the writing, and the date is there somewhere, 1991. So yeah, that's me outside the Gates of Graceland back in the day. Yeah, I like that layout. It really sort of stands out. This is Buddy and Elvis. So this is another framed layout with, I think it's black textured cardstock. This heart pattern paper is definitely Chamel box of crayons. I've got some pink tags here, some doilies, Project Life cards again. These are 2 3x4 photos that I've put together on one 4x6. There's 2 wood pieces here, some gems in the middle, and a little bit of framing. Some little puffies pieces here from this alphabet set. Now this alphabet set, although it's pink and I'm not a fan of pink, I think I got it from like a really cheap shop, and it was like 50p a packet or something. So you'll probably start to see them come into my layouts for a little while. I got those blue ones as well, and I've actually still got them. These tags have already got little, what do you call those, I'm not sure. They've already set with a ring anyway, a ring reinforcer, and then I've added the baker's twine to that, and some little puffies or enamel pieces here. And just saying that Buddy and Elvis won the World Cup photo competition at the Vets, and they got a prize hamper with treats and toys and this octopus toy. Still got it, and it was Elvis's. Oh gosh, he loved that toy. He loved carrying it. Absolutely loved it. It's one of his favourite toys. This is a pattern paper again. This would be Chamel. I've used some ink splatter here. So 3 photos here of Bod, 3x4 in a sort of a sequence here. Stamping here. Whoever said diamonds are a girl's best friend never had a dog. Cavalier stamp there within the sort of reels or the strip. Project Life card. I've created my own title here. So I've used a wood piece, and I've actually die cut these alphas out of paw print paper or out of white paper or card, and I've layered that on top of paw. So I've paw print pattern paper, if you see what I mean, and there's tracing paper as well as textured cardstock. Some little puffies here and a little bit of journaling. Buddy is a puppy and he loves to bark. He barks to play, to go for a walk, for his food, and just for fun. He really loves to bark at anything new. He tells us when he finds wildlife. Yeah, still to this day does all that. Gems, and he's not a puppy no more. This is one of the double page spreads here. So this is just documenting. See if we can get the whole thing in frame for you. Can you get the whole thing in frame? Yeah, I think so, just about. So this was a Borthwood Copse here on the island. Looks as I'm doing sort of like a mirror image here. So I've got one 4x6 photo on either side, and then the smaller photo. Some buttons in the corners here. And then a tassel on either side, a wood piece on either side, title spread across both pages, wood heart, buttons with butterflies printed on them, some little gems scattered around the page there. I thought that was a gem then, but it's Elvis's bowl. Phrase stickers, thread. Oh, and I've done the journaling. Oh, tracing paper here underneath the title, and tracing paper here, and I've actually done the journaling on that. We managed to go out and about for a nice woodland walk and pub lunch at the Dairyman's. A cooler day before the heat wave returns. Oh, okay, so this was still during the heat wave, yeah. So this wood is obviously, you know, shaded by its nature. So we probably went there in the morning or something before it got too warm. So pattern paper across both sides here, and the same pattern paper placed over the top, offset slightly. Yeah, that's one of my double pages. I do like my double pages. Elvis again here. This was definitely a mixed media challenge because I would not have done this otherwise. So I've sprayed the ink on the page and then I've splattered the gold on top of that. It looks like this is a brown ink that I've sprayed onto the page. Little sequins here, and then I've got a doily, tags, layered tags, paperclip heart, sequin, button, wood title that I've actually inked, and sequins here on both sides. And again, this little cluster here with the star paperclip and the Tim Holtz star metal piece there, and a small tag with a date printed on it. And then there's lots of washi tape along the bottom here. More buttons, staples as well, and a phrase sticker. This is a pre-printed pattern paper, more than likely Chamel, came from Chamel. This is Bud. This is the Alpha again, morning Bud. So Buddy likes to race upstairs and wake me up every morning. Wake me up is in quotes. This is usually about 7 AM and he has already been up for 2 hours with Shafqat and Elvis. So yeah, he always used to run upstairs to wake me up after he'd had his breakfast. Can't do that anymore because we've got a baby gate and he's not allowed to run up downstairs because of his health condition. So I do kind of miss that, but you know, I've got a memory of it here. So yeah, we definitely use this lined pattern paper for my journaling, haven't I? I've used quite well utilised. So 2 photos of Bud here looking really cute, passed out almost after all his energetic playing when he first gets up. This looks like a heart sticker here, bits and pieces from the Alpha set here. Yeah, these are stickers, I think. Looks like lots of little flat stickers, some with gems on them. And I've kind of done 3 clusters, haven't I? A double title as well, which I like to do. These are clear stickers here, and then a phrase sticker. I don't think there's any ink splattering on here. And I've stamped there just routine as title because it says title and date there, and I've put routine and just stamped the date a few times, and with the sort of double title and another phrase sticker there. Yeah, that's Bud looking cute. This is one of those centrally placed designs that I like to do from time to time, with also top left to bottom right and filled corners. So it's a bit of everything in this one. That alphabet again. Lots of layering here. This twine that I've looped and glued to the page, which I really like to do sometimes. Border punch here. Wood hexagons, those little alphas again in 3 places. Some gems here. And Buddy loves his new toy, so this is that same toy, that octopus toy. It's kind of both of their toys, it was, but yeah, Elvis really liked it. This is Buddy's favourite toy. So this is a grid style layout here. Green cardstock with all these Project Life cards added to it. Wood pieces, so I've done a little cluster on some of the squares and then photos on the others. Flat stick, die cut piece, wood piece here. Little puffies or enamel pieces there, little camera die cut word there, photo, some little star gems, doggy wood piece, star wood pieces here, and more little clusters of these. What I've done is I've done a cluster of enamel darts and 2 clusters of stars in each of these boxes, I think. So this one, and this one, and then I've sort of added a little one there as well. So this would have been definitely some kind of scrap lift or design that I was following. Little tag here with a piece of twine and another word sticker there. Blessed, love, spark. And that's Bud with his, basically, what have I said? Bud still loves his toy. We got him when we adopted him. It's his favourite. We sometimes have to hide it for a while. It's very squeaky. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, he's really used to make a lot of noise with that, and we let him play with it for say half an hour, and then we had to yeah, maybe take it away from him for a little while. And I actually only very recently had to get rid of it because it was really disintegrating badly. Did I say I'd added some ink splatter there? Yeah, so he had his champagne toy. I never could find another one the same. I found another one, but it wasn't quite the same as that one. So this is blue textured cardstock. Here's Buddy again with the alphas that I mentioned earlier, but this is the blue ones. Top left to bottom right, sort of a big central placement here. 4x6 photo. So this one says, this photo of Bud just fills my heart with joy. I shall love, cherish and protect him forevermore. Oh, bless him. He wasn't too well in his first year. You probably know that already if you follow me. Punched out circles here with those glitter dome gems again. One of those little bows there, bow tie, that I must have had a packet of those. I've got these stars again on here, haven't I? And here, and wood piece and a little envelope piece here with a heart stuck to that. Project Life card here. And then this one. So this was the 11th of August. And this is an area on the island, Appley Tower it's called. And I think on this day, I remember thinking at the time, I took quite a lot of photos, and I remember doing, I think I managed to get like 5 or 6 scrapbook pages out of just one visit to the beach. I think they're all here actually, so we'll see. So it was on the 11th of August. Top left to bottom right, centrally placed photo section there. Some filled corners here with these lovely glitter pieces, chipboard pieces. They must have come from a packet. Glitter domes here. So top, I said it already, top left to bottom right, filled corners. And this is that glitter alpha, chipboard alpha that I use quite a lot, and some more of those little glitter domes in silver and glitter arrow there. Flat chipboard pieces again. So pattern paper, tracing paper, Project Life cards at the top and the bottom. This is that grey foam alpha that really annoys me. I don't know if you can see it on here. I bought a packet of it, I think, originally. And I think later on I might have bought a couple more packets because I was using it quite a bit. And when I look at the layouts now, or when I looked at them at the time, the shade was different. So I'd mixed up the alphas because obviously you use what you've got from each packet, and the shade was different, which really annoyed me. I don't know if it's noticeable on this layout, but it is noticeable on some layouts. This obviously came from this same pack. So Appley Tower is a well-known landmark at Ryde, and also the point from where dogs are allowed on the beach in the summer. So there's this marks the section where the tourist beach ends and the rest of the beach starts, and you can take dogs there all year round. Torn tracing paper, torn edges here. That's one of those from that day. Now this is another one from that day, 11th of August. Framed layout, textured cardstock pattern paper with this sort of journal or ledger type paper. Done clusters again, haven't I? So I must have had these little star gems and this packet again of these glittered chipboard pieces, which I really like. Glitter domes and those stars mixed here, a little bit stamping as well with the camera. Stunning photo of body captured at Appley Beach. Ink splatter, arrow, word, phrase stickers there. And this looks like tracing paper, yeah. And I've framed the photo. So yeah, I've utilised that pattern paper quite well, haven't I, for the journaling and for the little clusters and everything. Oh, and this is a Bramble Fox piece here, title piece there. Almost missed it. This is the same day, so another layout from that day, 11th of August. Blue textured cardstock, teal blue, very busy pattern paper here. 2 kind of like clusters, or 3 really. I've got the main cluster for the photo, which is sort of 6x8, and then I've got 4x6, and then a small section there for the title, which that would not come naturally to put the title there, but I actually really like the way I've done it. Looking at it now, I'm thinking, would I have done it the other way around? I don't know, probably. Glitter domes, utilising the pattern of the paper, and some more on the Project Life card here. Tracing paper, pattern paper, 2 4x6 photos, chipboard pieces, phrase stickers, chipboard. Taking my boys to the beach to play brings me some of the most joy in my life. They absolutely love their beach time. They have a real zest for life. Then I've stamped have a tail wagging time and 2 little paws there. And this is Bramble Fox, sunshine and paradise. And isn't that just true when you've got doggies and the beach to go to? This is the same day, another layout. Green textured cardstock, brown textured cardstock, faux stitching. Doodled around the page there. I've got some little enamel dots here and here. Stamped this camera, save the memories. 3 4x4 photos, and then a 4x4 Project Life piece there with some of those chipboard pieces again. Again here, puffies. Oh no, all chipboard. Bramble Fox piece there, perfect. Taking photos with Buddy can be quite the challenge. He is a very lively puppy. Isn't that true? He's still lively now. I like that one a lot. Right, same day. Another layout from the same visit to the beach, but a different story going on here. So I've got this travel lodge, ledger, journaling type paper here again. I've done my clusters, haven't I? So I've got 3 clusters here with chipboard piece and 3 enamel dots. And then I've got these little arrows that I've stuck onto each page, and I've stamped the name of each doggy. 3 flare pieces here, and one of those Tim Holtz metal pieces there that says Embrace Imperfection. and then washi tape, and then here I've written the journaling right onto the lines on the paper. How funny that Buddy likes to get himself all tangled up in his seatbelt harness, just like Elvis did when he was younger. So this is a photo of Elvis in 2010, tangled up in his seatbelt, and this is a photo of Buddy in 2018, tangled up in his seatbelt. And I thought Elvis had stopped doing that when he was quite young, but actually in this photo he would have been 4 years old. So yeah, he was still doing it. And I only realised that because I wanted to scrapbook this story, and I went back to find the photo that I knew I'd taken of Elvis. And when I found the photo, I realised it was 2010. So he was 4 years old. So that's a nice story to remember. And Buddy still does that even now. Another Elvis layout here. So brown texture cardstock, A4 probably size photo here. That chipboard glitter alpha that I use quite a lot there. I'm still using these chipboard pieces, aren't I? And this is a wood piece that I've added glitter, gold ink to. Doily, glitter domes, those star gems again. And then I've said here, Elvis was very sandy after his play on the beach. It was everywhere. And this is the same day as those other photos. And this is a roll of date stamp here, or phrase, because it's got a little phrase on it, hasn't it, there? Yeah. I was using those at the time. And then this is just a piece of pattern paper that I've added to the page here. I really like that design because, you know, you've got a large photo, which I like to use. You've got filled corner. You've sort of got top left to bottom right as well. Yeah, love it. So when was this taken? Oh, this was a different day. So this is pattern paper with ink splatter, centrally placed design again here. So punch circles, lots of chipboard pieces, puffy alpha title, lots of chipboard just fill in the gaps, I think, here. Buddy thinks the new plant area has been created just for him. He takes his toys there. Created a banner piece here and a tag. This must have been some sort of design. There's another banner piece. This must have been like a sketch or something. And I've created a border there with my punch as well. So lots of layering of pattern papers here. And this is Buddy lying in the new planted area. Yeah, and he did take his toys out. I'd forgotten that he took his toys there, actually. Which is what scrapbooking is all about, isn't it? To remind us of these stories. I'm so sorry that the sun's coming in now. This is another double page here. So this is... they showed the Elvis movie, the 1968 comeback special. They showed it at the cinema for the anniversary. So it was 1968, and this was 2018. So it was a significant anniversary, the 50th anniversary. So I created a double page spread for that. These pieces were sent to me by my lovely friend Julia. So it's a little pack of cards. I think they may have come from Julia. They were like little cards with Elvis printed on them. This was what I took from the cinema, printed out from the cinema poster, and this is me at the cinema with my ticket going to see the movie. So got lovely title across, spread across both sides of the page, which I like to do on a double page, and then I've added here the comeback special, which is the title of the film, and then chipboard pieces here. This is one of those layered textured stickers that I like so much, the movie themed packet. 2 Project Life cards. I've added washi tape here to hold those in place, and I've just said part of the 50th anniversary celebration that it was shown at cinemas across the country, and our little cinema on the island was chosen. So I've put 2 pieces of now here, one here and then one here on each side, and then I've just put that it was my husband and myself, Elvis on the big screen, cinema at Newport, and the date. So it's who, what, where, when type card. And yeah, love that layout. Very nice layout. Probably had it in a frame for a little while. So this is a blue teal texture cardstock with mixed titles here. So that, oh, that needs sticking down. That cheap title that I was just talking about. And then I've added a chipboard glittered title. Letters, which may have something to do with that chipboard that I've been using in these layouts. Because it's like these chipboard pieces here, so the blue and the black or the teal, I think it must have come all from the same set. I've got loads of those on here, haven't I? Top left to bottom right again with filled corners. Tag here with a reinforcer already on that. Baker's twine, staples as well, wood piece here, more staples, and a doily hidden there. Pattern paper frame in there. 4 3x4 photos of Elvis wanting my husband's dessert at the pub that we went to. And I've put here, a year ago Elvis was very poorly with the vestibular. Today he's trying to steal ice cream with his partner in crime, Buddy. Oh, there's Buddy, I'd forgotten. He's right there, look, in the photo. Oh, how funny. I was looking at the top photo and you could only just sort of see Elvis. So Buddy must have come in afterwards and tried to, you know, sneak a bit. I'm sure we gave them a little tiny bit. So yeah, lovely washi tape as well here. So lovely memory. Oh, and I've stamped here as well, like a sundae. Stamped the image of a sundae there. And ice cream sundae, I've stamped that as well. So that all came from the same stamp set, of course. And I've done some faux stitching around this tag here. Yeah, that's another nice memory. So this is a bit of a throwback layout. So this is textured cardstock with centrally placed design again, sort of top left to bottom right. Filled corners here, which I don't... I'm saying filled corners, and it's only 2, and I was going to say I don't normally do it on the side, but I've actually got another one here, haven't I? So clusters. So I think I've just done 3 embellishment clusters there. So I think this must have been a challenge for a mixed title. 2 4x6 photos here, Project Live cards, tag piece, tag, a layering piece there, so some chipboard alphas and wood pieces, and then craft alpha, and then this car chipboard piece with 2 little doggies, and then this bramble fox piece here. I think it's bramble fox. Most of what I had was bramble fox. There may have been one or 2 that weren't, but I don't recall which ones they were. Then I've got all these little star gems again that I'm using. And this is my Billy and Elvis. So when they were very little puppies, first came home. So this would have been the first day they came home, actually. This is Elvis. This is Billy. There they are in the car on their way home. So yeah, this was definitely a throwback layout. So the day we collected Billy and Elvis from the breeder was both exciting and scary. We had done our research and prepared for them to join our family, but it was still a giant responsibility. I knew I would love them, but what I didn't realise was just how much. They quickly became our world, in quotes, and everything revolved around them. Oh my gosh, that's a little bit upsetting, isn't it? I feel a bit emotional reading that. So yeah, that is all true actually. Yeah, it's the first time we'd owned dogs as adults, you know, on our own, owning them as opposed to family dogs. And yeah, took it very seriously, still do to this day, take it seriously. But yeah, this was the first time we'd had puppies, and yeah, beautiful layout, beautiful memory, I have to say, very emotional. Another double pager here. So this is Brock Beach here on the island. Quite like 6x8 pattern paper pads, but not keen on 6x6 at all. Like 6x8, and I like to use them in different ways, and this is one of the ways that I would have used them. So I've placed 2 here as the base for the photos, and 1 either side, so like a mirror, and then I've spread the tile across 2 again, like I like to do. Glitter domes here with ink splatter and glitter domes here, chipboard piece, and I've added 1 here and 1 here. And this is it's always nice to go somewhere special at the weekend. First choice for Elvis and Buddy is always the beach. Today we went to Brook. It's a stunning location and just about enough beach to play on, even with the tide coming in. Stamped camera there, those chipboard pieces, and then yeah, the photos of Buddy, Elvis, me with Buddy and Elvis. And this was well, it was in August, wasn't it? It wasn't that day we went to Apley though, when I did all the layouts. Oh yeah, and I've just noticed I've spread the 2 border pieces across the bottom here that came from pattern paper. 25th of August, so that was a bit later on, wasn't it? So this is Buddy at Brock Beach. So this is the same beach, but is it on the same day? I was going to say a different day, but it's the same day, isn't it? Yeah, this is the same day. So it's quite dark sand on that beach, and I've got this photo of Buddy. Black sand around his chops there. So black frame, teal coloured texture cards. So very striking layout, isn't it? Top left to bottom right again, with centrally placed design for the photos there and the journaling. So title top and spread across top left to bottom right, which is a nice thing to do, plus the 2 little clusters there of puffies and glitter domes. Chipboard piece in both filled corners. Buddy did look quite a mess after playing in the black sand at Brook Beach. Chipboard piece, and I've used the white one of that puffy alpha, large doily, tag, and baker's twine. That's a striking layout as well. Really like that one too. Pattern paper, textured cardstock with pattern paper here. It's sort of, yeah, I'm not sure what the design is here. Just something I came up with, obviously using the products that I had. So it may have been a sketch or something. Very loose grid type layout, isn't it? So Project Life cards or journaling pieces. Layered pieces here for the 2 photos. 4x4 photos, actually. Me with the dogs and my husband with the dogs. Wood pieces here. Glitter domes again. Chipboard. Wood flat die cut piece there, some little star gems. Glitter domes, I said that already. A quick photo shoot at Yarmouth Harbour before catching the ferry to meet Mum and Dad at the Compass Inn. Oh, I think Mum and Dad were having a little holiday in the New Forest and we could have met them at a pub for the day. Ink splatter here. Yeah, very busy pattern. And this would have been the same day. So 2 layers of texture cardstock again, framed layout, colours that I wouldn't normally use, but probably matching with the colour printed on there. I think that's what I was thinking of. So this is that pub we used to go to a lot. But it's not closed now, but it's no longer 100% gluten-free kitchen, so we don't bother going there because I can go to any pub that's not got 100% gluten-free kitchen. So the main cluster of this layout is in the bottom right, which I like to do sometimes with the little filled corner here with a chipboard piece. Brads here in each filled corner there. Large wood piece there, that inked a little bit. Smiley piece there, 2 flare pieces, Cavalier and Puppy Paw themed. Those stars again, wood pieces here, and then I've said a fun photo shoot with Mum and the Poochers at the Compass Inn when we met Mum and Dad for lunch, and small tag with baker's twine and pattern paper layered below the photos there. This is a pre-printed pattern paper which I think came from that Dear Lizzie pack, the one that I had originally. This is a foam glitter alpha, so this is pre-printed onto the page, so it's like a frame, and I've utilised that. So a title with a hashtag across the top there for the Roman baths, and then glitter dome pieces here. This is vellum, and then a torn piece of pattern paper, cardstock, and then another layer, and then the photo, and another layer actually there. Glitter domes in 3 places, tag here with some twine, lots of washi tape. The architecture and statues at the Roman baths are truly breathtaking. It's so hard to imagine that they've been there for 2,000 years. So this is Bath, or Bath, depending on where you're from. And yeah, I went with my friends, and this is just one of the photos that I took while I was there. And then this is another one on that day when I went with my friends to Bath. So this is definitely some kind of sketch, or, you know, scrap lift of some kind. White texture cardstock, and then pattern paper layers. This is texture paste through a stencil, Tim Holt stencil, ribbon, a little bit stamping, a wood piece here that says eating, cupcake embellishments, large button with baker's twine pushed through it. I've made a banner piece here, stamping, ribbon, stamping. So yeah, this is just documenting that I probably had a gluten-free, well yeah, it would have been a gluten-free cupcake at the tea shop there. And then I've just noticed this as well. I've stenciled that I love cupcakes through a stencil. That's a metal stencil that I had actually. I don't know if I've still got that. Yeah, and this was the Tim Holt stencil. So yeah, I've used. Oh, and I've obviously done the 3 lots of stamping, haven't I? Here, just to pull that together, I think. So yeah, that's all those done. So this one will be would this come under Helen? I think this is even though it's a day trip, it wasn't a holiday, it was just a day trip to meet my friends. So this will come under like just Helen, family, buddy. This could be like home, Billy and Elvis, home, Elvis Presley, buddy, Elvis, buddy and Elvis. This is home, buddy, home, buddy, buddy, Elvis. This one's home, this one's buddy. Buddy's getting a lot, isn't he, this time? Buddy and Elvis, that'll be Buddy and Elvis, and this one is Elvis Presley. So they're all going to be filed. So when I do throwback layouts like these ones, like this is 1991 and some of the doggies, I have to, what I'm doing is I'm filing them in order of date of event or theme. So not theme, date of event or when the photo was taken. So at the previously, as you know already, all my layouts were filed by date created. So these were created. This was created in 2018, but the photo was taken in 1991. So when I'm doing my filing now, I'm going to go to the Elvis album, and I'm going to put this back at the beginning with the 1991 photos, and then the same if I've done any throwback photos of Billy and Elvis, or any other throwback type photos. So yeah, that's what I'm doing as well. I'm having to sort of make sure that they're all filed, and of course, because it's still ongoing and there will be more throwback photos, I'm kind of like doing it a little bit loosely. So I'm just putting one photo in one page, one layout and one page protector, in case I've got to sort of move them around a bit later on, because I don't have to take all the layouts out and move them on, you know, into another page protector. So if I'm leaving myself little gaps here and there, so that I wouldn't have to do that so much. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining me. I've got 2 more albums to do for 2018. One of those is all Christmas layouts, and then that'll be 2018 done. I'm going to go and decide which ones I need to keep here, or I'm going to keep. Don't think there's any repairs to be done. Get them filed away, and then we'll be on to the next album, which is not Project Life Dotty album. It's just an ordinary album, but we'll talk about that when we come to do the video. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.